the lessons we draw from this is Hebrews 12. Therefore, since we have so great a cloud of witnesses surrounding us. So, witnesses are the things we hear and see. Witness. I witnessed this or whatever. What is it that would speak mostly to us in the marriage covenant? To hold to marriage together. Many people would say, my children, they are very precious, Then many people would say the life we have had so far together. Imagine a perfect marriage. I mean, there's no perfect marriage, but imagine all is well, and so they will remember honeymoon time, anniversary time, the precious times. They will remember all that. So there is whether we think of it or not, there is a cloud of witnesses speaking to us. So when a strife begins, increasingly the voices that get into us is the strife. And a week of strife can quickly erase off 1 year of happy thoughts, interactions, happy memories, what people have done together. So longer the strife of witness goes on, then incidents that happen become memories and weapons inside us hurting us. Now, one of the spouses could put up a bold front, or both may put up a bold front, but inside them there's a hurt, a prick and a stab, and when this is not healed, the same thing we go and prick the other with, without saying, I need help, please help me. We rather, our hurt hurts another. That's the nature of hurt. So we have to somehow get the speaking voice inside us, the witness inside us, to be the witness of Jesus, who is the most important part of the marriage, or God the Father. So we say in the marriage covenant, a threefold cord cannot be broken, meaning there's a third party or a guarantor to the marriage covenant, God's voice speaking to us. So my plea is, let not his witness in any way reduce, where he witnesses not only about the present issue, he speaks to us about our future well-being, protection, danger, temptations, pitfalls. Not merely preventing pitfalls, but giving our life adjustments to the best he has. We have to keep hearing his witness. So, however dire the conflict and the disagreement is, each one needs to keep hearing his side of the story, so to say, what the Lord thinks about this. Let's say a husband strongly feels, I must go abroad and earn. Economy is bad and things like that. A wife says, no, we'll manage with whatever we have, or it may be the other way around. Then, while both will have reasonable propositions, arguments, we have to listen to him who will speak for the best of both. So in this situation also, we have to say, Lord, let your witness never reduce inside me. Many people think witness is we telling others about how good God is. Yes, that's actually the second part. First part is his witness, this is my beloved son, he's precious to me, I will send my favor, don't worry, I will restore. God keeps continually speaking to us. Even in a business failure or bossy stuff, he speaks. Someone whom you know very well, when he first came to the service, his wife had come for some time, he wouldn't. Then that day when he came, when I went to pray for him, Lord said, tell him, the scolding you have heard today, like never before in your life, is not what God your Father thinks about you. So when I told him this, he was just nearing 40, he cried like a baby. Because that day, his chairman has scolded him like a pickpocket, in front of everybody, because he was supposed to be the one who would take over from the present, who was CEO. You will never take this over, year 10, what more? So when I told this, it really penetrated the comfort, the witness of God penetrated, because when his father was 39 years old, in the father's workplace, there's a big turmoil, and he lost his job. And this chap was about to go to private medical college, and all his life he wanted to become a medical doctor. Father couldn't fund it. So exactly at that, roughly that 40-year-old age, this trouble came on him. So he had this thing that what happened to thank God, the thing resolved. It took 2 years for the chairman to say publicly in another meeting, we have presented the thing so well, I'm sorry for speaking to you like this. 2 years ago, you are the one who should be taking over. He was fully vindicated. So the Lord's witness inside us is so true. So above anything else, let maybe not lose his witness, his undergirding, his assurance that all can be well. So that's the witness we want to always keep in our heart. Let us also lay aside every encumbrance and the sin which so easily entangles us. In the problem, encumbrance is what the trouble of it, having to go through this. Will it come up again? And one could make a rash decision, finish it now and not have any more trouble coming again. Encumbrances are like that. It hangs on you, tags you back, pulls you back, and a young person of your age could feel, I can't suffer this. So those encumbrances are reasonable. But besides that, there's a human nature, the sin which so easily entangles us in the issue. Encumbrance is out of reasonable, out of the problem, the difficulty that comes. But sin waits. God told Cain, sin is crouching at the door to have you. So with whatever door that opens up, whosoever fault the door is, that door has sin crouching also. So we are reminded again, while you are battling the encumbrances, don't ignore or underestimate the nature of sin that wants to really wrap you up. And so let us go ahead with endurance the track that is set before us. So the promises you made and not merely the promises, the vision you had, the hope you had, let it not get dim because of the present cloud. It's a cloud. There's no cloud can be darker than this. I mean, losing the job or getting a sickness, maybe the closest may be that, still we have to say, Lord, you have set a track before me. That was what you set for us. That has not got marred. Though my present gloom, cloudiness, muddiness of the present circumstances, let me not forget that you have kept a path for me. So that's the path with endurance, what is set before us. Also, when you have been progressing and a stagnation comes, our soul may get vexed with it, saying, I'm not getting ahead, I'm turning around in the same place. However, delays are not denials. Even in disappointment, God makes an appointment. And He will somehow, through this not good thing, work out a better thing for whom those who love Him and are called according to His purposes, is Romans 8:28. Then how do we get over this? Fixing our eyes on Jesus, the author and the perfecter of faith. So he will, since what he began, he's the one who began. When we said, Father forgive, he began. What he authored and started, he will not fail. He's the author and the finisher. He will complete by faith what he has for us, our family, because it's his. Otherwise we will think what we have achieved so far, I did it, with a little bit of prayer support from him. It's not so. At every turn, he helped us more than we know. Gave us favor, difficult circumstances, showed us up above others. Yeah, he did all that. The author and the perfecter of faith. So, now we have shortcomings, she has shortcomings, but we have to trust him as the one who makes it good, perfecter of faith. So to hold on to what went wrong, we are doubting him who makes perfect. Then our relationship with him becomes jittery and shaky for other things also. He will make it perfect. I'm not saying it easily. It's tough as tough. However, we trust him because he is able to do this. Closest I came was 1986 when I fell ill. No doctor could diagnose why I have got these sores everywhere. So I just trusted him. It was like an eczematous condition, and as you know, eczema comes up again and again. Thank God it took 3 weeks. But it took 3 weeks. Then after a prayer time, next 3 days, they all got, all the sores, between my finger clefts, knees, feet, they all dried up. And on the 3rd day, scabs came out and they were very pink in appearance. The skin was pink. So I thought like Naaman the leper who got healed. That was not leprosy. But 72 hours, the whole thing dried up. And the scabs came out. And during the I can't sleep, I am restless, my bowel motions are terribly affected. But it was not an ordinary disease. But thank God, he came through. He came through. Yeah. So endured the. So we look to him who for the joy set before him. So the joy is that he will bring out good. He will bring out good. Now mother goes through childbirth also with this thing. 40 weeks is also difficult, pregnancy time, but the pain of childbirth is like no other. It's terrible pain. But for the joy set before, endured the cross, then despising the shame factor. In this also there's a, how to face to people and so on, and has sat down at the right hand of the throne of God. So we are trusting, not far away, this trouble will end and you can sit down and take a rest both together. That's how I have to pitch it now. For consider him who has endured such hostility. So otherwise that inside witness becomes all the conflict that has gone on. So we have to remember him and those darts and barbs to lose its pricking power. And not grow weary and lose heart. That's the final advice, so that you will not weary and lose heart. Then it has an addendum, you have not resisted to the point of shedding blood in your striving. You have forgotten the exhortation which is addressed to you as a son. My son, do not regard lightly the affliction that has come. In it the Lord will do good. Nor faint when you are reproved, go through trouble. Don't faint, because the Lord will make good. So we trust him in the process. If we give up on the process of healing, we are virtually let his hold on us go off.